All right, she's dating a man whose roommate has a crush on him. Should she continue to date this guy or not? So I was getting confused about who had a crush on her. So she's dating a guy, and the roommate has a crush on him, which would make it pretty uncomfortable if she came over to the apartment, and she's hanging out, and the roommate's there flirting with the guy she's dating.
Yeah, I can see how that'd be a little awkward.
So when I first started dating my husband, Bart, he had a roommate, and she was younger, and to him, she was kind of like a little sister. But I mean, she wasn't that much younger, but I always got this vibe that if she could, she would.
She was in the way a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I put a stop to that.
I know you did.
All right, so ditch your date. By the way, if you ever have any drama and you need any advice, you can always go to thebertshow.com and hit us up. Am I reading this or are you reading this, Mo?
I believe I am.
Okay, go for it.
Hi, Bert Show. I listen to you guys religiously every single day. I love all your advice and opinions, but I specifically love the advice and opinions that Kristen gives.
Oh, thanks.
Well, I'll sit this one out.
No, don't. It's only you and me right now.
So many times I listen to your show and I form opinions about the various situations that my fellow listeners have found themselves in. But then I hear what Kristen has to say, and it always makes so much more sense than whatever I was thinking.
You are giving me way too much credit, but I love you for it.
A lot of us go through that, actually. So I'd like to ask all of your opinions, but her specifically about a situation with a guy that I am dating.
I feel too much pressure now. I almost feel like I have to bow out because the bar's been set too high.
So to Kristen and not Mo or Bert, Bradley and I met just a few weeks ago. I admit, I like him way more than I should after having only gone out with him 2 times. I'm trying very hard to play it cool and not let my feelings show. All that said, I'm also starting to wonder if I might be setting myself up for some frustrating drama or potential heartbreak. That's because he told me on our second date that his roommate is basically in love with him.
That is a bold conversation to have on the second date.
Yeah, a crush and in love, 2 completely different things.
Very different.
They've known each... I lost my place.
Yeah, basically in love with him. He says nothing has ever happened.
He says nothing has ever happened with her at all. They've known each other for years. About 2 months ago, she admitted to him that she had always had feelings for him. She had thought he may feel the same way about her. But he doesn't, and he told her that. He said it's a bit awkward, but he's hoping after more time it won't matter. Of course, I haven't been dating him long enough to have any right to an opinion in the matter.
That is correct.
If I had been dating him much longer, I don't think I'd be okay with him still living with her. So what I'd like to know, am I setting myself up to be hurt? What is the likelihood that the 2 of them will end up hooking up one night? Has she or will she give up on her feelings for him? If I do get serious with him, can I assume he will end up moving out of their apartment? Or is it just too much potential drama to even bother with?
I actually have 2 answers for this.
Uh-oh. All right.
Because KK in her 20s, with her low self-esteem, constantly in her head, this would have been too much, and I would have bailed. KK in her 40s, I'm sticking it out. Because what have we said time and time again on the show, and you and Bert have said time and time again, if a guy wants to be with you...
Yes. He's going to come tell you. He's going to come get you.
He's going to be with you.
Yep.
He's going to make the effort. He's going to make it happen.
Every time.
He just had a girl come up to him, a woman, I'm going to say a woman come up to him and express her undying affection. And he's like, no. So if he wanted to be with her, he would be with her. He doesn't want to be with her. Therefore, I don't think he's going to be with her. He's into you. He's going out with you. So instead of worrying about her, and trust me, this is so much easier said than done. You just worry about you and him. Now, I get it as far as like, could there be a night when they're both drinking and, stuff happens? I get those little seeds, but I feel like right now, especially in the beginning, you've only gone out twice, and this is early, but you really dig them and you really like them, and I can appreciate that. I don't think this is a ditch situation. I think you're screwing yourself out of something because of something that could potentially happen. Hasn't happened yet. And I know you don't want to put yourself through that heartache if it does. I don't blame you at all. But I feel like you just need to have more confidence in yourself and, and the fact that he told you.
There you go. That's big.
Right?
That's really big.
I mean, it is a little odd.
I wouldn't have said it this early.
No, it's a little odd to reveal, and I feel like it makes it uncomfortable if you're ever over at his place and the roommate is there. But you'll be able to gauge, I think, the feeling whenever you're over there and you're visiting, and you'll be able to tell even more if there is a potential for anything to happen. But right now, no, I wouldn't ditch.
Yeah, I feel like this is a bridge you cross when you get there, if you get there. And I don't think you will. I mean, it's been 2 dates, pretty much. And yes, I do think he overshared. I don't know why he felt it necessary to share that information after only 2 times. But at the same time, I think it's a good thing that he's being so honest and so forward. And if there was something to worry about, I don't think he would have told you. So I think you should find comfort in the fact that he's sharing this. He's telling you what it is. And like you said, if he really wanted her, he would be there. He wants you. Focus on that. And then if later down the line, y'all get close enough to where she really is a threat, then you have that conversation then.
Preach. Yeah, younger KK, that wouldn't happen. I would have been like, bye, I can't handle this. It's too much. He's going to cheat on me. I know it. No, have some confidence.
There
you got
go.
this. You have got this.
The Bert Show.
Like what you just watched, you can get more of The Bert Show on your favorite podcast platform. Wherever you listen to your podcast, you can find us. I don't know what any of these buttons do, by the way.